Hello again, folks. Right, I just wanted to show you this fxblue trade simulator because the weekend is on its way, and I will no doubt be having a play with it, and I implore you to have a go as well. So you need to go to the fxblue site. I'm not in any way affiliated with it. I know nothing about the site or the people, but this tool is free and it is brilliant. So go to the site, register your email address, you get a password and username, then download the simulator, then load it like you would any new Windows program. It'll ask you what MT4, it will automatically load the MT4 programs that you've got on your machine, terminal programs, and ask you if you want to load it in all of them or just one of them. So it's that straightforward, and then you're up and running, ready to go. So you bring it into your strategy tester by clicking the strategy tester button there, or view, and then using strategy tester. It's difficult to say that, I always have a problem with that. And then you load in your data, tools, history, and get as much data downloaded for the particular currency pair that you want to trade with. So in this instance it's gold. It's always worth doing that. It will do it automatically, or try to, but I always tend to do it manually anyway. Then set it up on the time frame you want to be testing. Change the spread from current, because the weekend spreads tend to be wider, to just set a spread on there. And then you need visual mode, otherwise it will throw an error. And then choose your dates you want to test and kick it off. You can pause it here, slow it down, and then you want to load some indicators on there. I've got a pre-made template there, the one you saw on previous videos. Just your history alerts, the two MAs, 7 and 21, and when you press go again it will slow down because it's using the indicators. So that's as fast as it'll go with all these indicators on there, but you can get rid of some to speed it up a little bit. You can skip and stuff like that. You can slow it down. You can see it just moving there now. You can put orders on, stop loss for, you add the 0 for 5-digit brokers, so 6.3 and 13 stop loss, 6.3 take profit. Change your lots up and down, that's self-explanatory, and buy and sell there. There are lots of other things. You can place pending orders, and you can open and close different orders, and various stuff. You can add levels on here. It is multi-time frame as well, but you need to use offline charts for that, and it can be quite heavy on the processor. But in my opinion you don't need to, because as I said before, all I'm trying to bring to your attention is learning how the price moves between levels, and how the levels act as magnets, because as you know, I trade to the levels where trend and support and resistance suggest, and the indicators of course suggest that it might well test. Like this instance, it looks like it's going to test this 1340 level. Everything else would suggest it is going to too, although we are having a pullback, so I'd want that deeper red which we've just got there. And this is, at this point I would, if I was in a live situation, I would have considered trading to that level there, and as you can see it would have been a valid trade. The other things you can do, I'll show you trade in a minute, but you can zoom out and add significant support and resistance levels there, like this red line I just put there. You've got a massive support down here, used around there and used here, so it's likely that that would get tested at some stage. You can zoom out even further. You can draw trend lines on here, ascending, descending, whatever, and all the different patterns that you may well be aware of. On a 1 minute chart, now this would be like an hourly hammer or something like that, or a 30-minute hammer with it's come tested this level, tested that level, and what you'd have is one 30-minute candle. We can't go on the 30-minute, and a long tail on it probably, and then this new higher high, and so this is showing the potential for still wanting to go longer, in my opinion. We can see we've got a massive uptrend anyway, so I would be waiting to consider going long on this. Let's zoom in again and see what it's showing us. So I couldn't really go long until we'd broken up this, the MAs had crossed, the histo alert had crossed up as well. So at the moment there's no trade, but I've got to make this video quite short, so I'm going to just hit a trade anyway. We're going to go short so we can sell, and it automatically loads you to take profit, and you can move this about now. You can move your stop loss up and down. Excuse me. We'll let this see if it will take it out on the possibility of a winning short trade here. I considered short was, in this instance, looking at all these charts, was that it looks like the accumulation is around this area here, and this is a significant area here, that box breakout session. It's going to prove me wrong now, but the whole point of this was just to show you what this is capable of. So I don't want to stay too long because it will make the video too large, but free is good. Learn how to trade between the lines. Let's speed it up again. And that's a useful little tool as well, because you can speed it up. You don't have to wait and wait minute by minute and see what's going on. Let's move that stop up there and see if it'll just go and hit our take profit. Remember, it has to go through it because you haven't paid the spread on short trades, whereas you do pay the spread when you consider going long. Go on, baby. Yes, and she's gone through there. So now we can stop this, and it hit that area hard that I said it might do, incidentally. And you can look and see your results, one winner and so on, just like normal strategy tester. You get the graph there with your trades as well. You get your actual results there as well. Looks like there was a trailing stop going on there somewhere along the line or something that I wasn't aware I set. And that's it. Have fun over the weekend, guys, and you know, play with it. You will learn. I promise you, it is priceless.